Lesson 3.5, Absolute Value. In today's lesson, we are going to discuss how can you find and interpret the absolute value of rational numbers. Let's go ahead and get started. In this particular problem, they want us to graph negative 32 and then find its absolute value. Absolute value means the distance that that number is from the number 0. So in this case, if I go ahead and graph negative 32, I'm going to go down. So here's 0. I need to go down to 30 and then roughly 2. So this is where negative 32 would be placed. And so if I ask myself, well, how many units is it from 0? My answer would be 32. And so the absolute value of negative 32 is 32. Let's take a look at another example. We have to find all the integers with an absolute value of 7. And so the first thing I want to do is graph 7. And another one, 7 units from 0, would also be negative 7, because that also is 7 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so in this case, my answer would be negative 7 and 7, because they both have a value of 7 from 0. Another type of problem would be written like this. You find our number between 2 lines, and so in this case, I have negative 2. So I'm going to graph negative 2 on the number line. And I see that negative 2 is 2 units from 0. So the absolute value is 2. What you're going to do right now is open up your math notebook to the next available page, and we're going to title it Absolute Value. We're going to write down our definition, in this case absolute value, and I've written it as we do with a symbol. The number would be placed between 2 lines. That's how I know that I have to find the absolute value. The definition of absolute value is the number's distance from 0 on a number line. Once you have this copied down, continue to hit play. All right, we're going to scroll down now, and we're going to write an example. So I create a number line just with negative 5 up to positive 5. What we're going to do is, once we have this drawn, is we're going to actually graph our negative 3. So negative 3 would be right here. And I'm going to see how many units it is from 0. 1, 2, 3. And so my answer would be the absolute value of negative 3 is 3, because it's 3 units away from 0. Once you have this copied down, continue to hit play. Okay, finally, we're going to copy down our test prep question. Which of the following has a value less than 0? So that key word here is value. You need to figure out the value of each number and then answer which one is less than 0. Once you have this copied down, continue to hit play. And lastly, you're going to go ahead and copy down our essential question. How can you find and interpret the absolute value of rational numbers? I should see this written in complete sentences in paragraph form. Once you have completed this, your video is done, and we will discuss this further in class.